Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRUS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green line annotations are coming from here. But after today's price movement, from a presentation standpoint, this chart is pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of it depends that goes into it. What do I mean by it depends? Well, it's all about perspective. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's just say that you're a day trader, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there and you wanted to sell, within 20 minutes of buying. Well, yeah, from that perspective, the chart looks pretty bad for you. Now, if you care about things from the big picture, yeah, I get it. From the highs, there was a pretty big pullback. But from the big picture point of view, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. That's going to be the point of view I talk about. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader / flipper perspective going into all this. And really in my mind, and I'm just going to use this line down here, this previous breakout point right around 0.015 seems to be a pretty key level where as long as the price is above there, then you actually still do have a good, healthy overall uptrend. And again, I realize that could sound crazy, me saying something's a healthy uptrend, but remember, that's all about perspective. And while I'm not saying this will happen, it is going to help kind of illustrate the point here that I'm trying to make. Let's say that the price actually does pull down to 0.015, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Emphasis on big picture. Well, from the big picture perspective, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, make progress is being defined as 0.015. So again, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader and you bought up there, then I sound totally crazy and you couldn't care less about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from a grand scheme of things perspective. Because yeah, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the bulls do still have a chance to build a higher base. So that is definitely going to be priority number 1 going forward, is chipping away and building a higher low. So let's see if the bulls can get the job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.